In psychedelics, there's often talked about setting, and dosing. So, with what mindset do you enter a psychedelic journey? What is the setting in which you take psychedelics or psilocybin? And lastly, what kind of dosing do you take? The dosing is the starting point and determines the direction and intensity of the psychedelic journey. At Spinoza, we work with transformational truffles or magic truffles containing natural psilocybin, and we have three dosing levels. A low dose of 7 grams is really an exploration dose. It's a really nice dose to learn and feel what the substance or the truffle do to you and your body. If you would lie down on a bed or a couch and do a music journey, you'll definitely feel trippy or in an altered state of consciousness. But it's also still a dose that you could go out into nature and go for a walk. It's important to really get to know the substance that you're taking. So we always advise start out the first times when you use with a low dose. In general, in psychedelics, it's really important to know what you're taking and to get acquainted with it, because every day, every journey, every setting is different. So start exploring. Take your time to get to know the substance. Take the time to get to know yourself on the substance before you go to the mid dose of 14 grams. The mid dose or 14 grams is already really a step up. So you want to make sure that you know the substance and how you react to it. And it's a dose where you'll definitely go on a deeper journey. You'll have heightened intensity of colors, see things, experience things in the mind that you might have never experienced before. And it's a dose where you want to stay in one place, where you don't want to move or go out in nature. A high dose at Spinoza is a dose of 21 grams and is really a deep dive into the mind, into consciousness. And it's a dose where you encounter strong visual effects, where you might encounter heightened emotions or even a feeling of losing yourself, a feeling of timelessness, of maybe connecting to your surrounding in a way you've never experienced before, or even connecting to something larger, or a feeling of connecting to something larger. A high dose is a dose that we advise you to always take with a trip sitter or a close friend that's not taking anything, a facilitator that can hold a safe space but also support you when necessary. And lastly, it's important to realize that dosing is not an exact science and that your experience is created by a mix of factors. So start low, take your time, and really find out what works for you.